the most pressing topic right now is the threat landscape of artificial intelligence. That is quite concerning. The misuse of artificial intelligence is very concerning. When ChatGPT, for example, came out, one of the teams that get really excited whenever there's hype in media is our security researchers, because they know that cyber criminals are also going to be looking at this to try and figure out how they can weaponize it. And so we started asking the same question, like, is it possible to weaponize ChatGPT? And the initial question we thought of asking when we started our POC was, hey, can you create a phishing email? We used the word phishing email, and it did. We actually asked it to create a phishing email from a fictitious company, created that, even gave us a placeholder for the fake login page. All right, and then we thought, okay, well, maybe that's going to take us too long. Let's change the tactic. Why not just ask it to create a phishing email and ask the intended target to double-click or open a weaponized document? So it wrote that for us too. Then we thought, all right, well, let's create that weaponized document. So we asked for it to create a script for reverse shell. It did that for us too. And then we're like, okay, well, if we're going to go that far, well, what about, can we create some tools for reconnaissance? So we're like, can you please create a tool for port scanning? It did that for us too. And then we're like, well, let's try and build some smarts into these tools. Can you write a script for us that would help bypass Sandbox? It did that for us too.
Yeah, scary.
Right, so that's basically what we're seeing at the moment. And now that's our POC, and we created hundreds of tools just as a POC, just to see. But we also have noticed that threat actors are doing the same thing, of course, right? They're creating tools, they're sharing ideas. One of the interesting things we found is threat actors are actually writing tutorials on how other threat actors could use ChatGPT. We've seen threat actors share insights into how you could bypass OpenAI, which is the platform organization that owns ChatGPT. We've seen threat actors share on Telegram and various different dark web forums how to bypass those geolocations using compromised phone numbers and SIM cards. So that's the really interesting stuff that we're seeing at the moment.